Alright, so we're going to talk about a couple things. It's mainly going to be about GSM, Osmo Network in the Box, hopefully Yate. But what I want to show is this GR-GSM Scanner GUI. I've got the GitHub page up here. It was actually pretty interesting. This particular page, as well as another page I'll show in a second, caught my attention because I was just trying to put together a graphical user interface for a GR-GSM scanner. Ultimately, and this is for the community out there or anybody watching, I would love some sort of contribution or whatever, some sort of Dragon panel, whatever you want to call it, for DragonOS that would bring a lot of the tools together, especially the cellular stuff, whether it's SRS RAN, the Osmo network in the box, uh, maybe the MZ catcher script, something like that. Just think of something along the lines of like SIGINT OS and the little control panel that's there, but encompassing a lot newer and tools that are included in DragonOS. Anyways, this individual here, a developer, reached out to me and kind of gave me the inspiration for this video here, showing what I did to their or how I used their GUI and kind of combined it with another graphical interface which I talked about that has a modification done to GR-GSM Scanner. I really hadn't translated much of it from the language that it's in, probably German. I haven't really translated it. I just made some modifications to make it work with Qt5 or whatever it was. It's been a little while. But what I was going to do here is set up three different GSM networks and show how easy it is. So there's actually several different ways, especially for GSM and DragonOS Focal. I've shown videos in the past. There's a playlist on the cellular stuff. There's two different versions of Osmo in here per se. There's the network in the box, and then there's the whole split apart HLR and all the other tools that are there, but it's older. And the reason it's older is because I wanted to keep what's needed to make network in the box scripts work, the asterisk integration, all that is in DragonOS. So I really couldn't pull away and keep the split apart Osmo.com or whatever it is up to date. I'd recommend if you want to try that, do it on the DragonOS Pi 64 because I never got around to installing it on there. It just has Yate. Okay, so but to do this justice, this graphical user interface, I made some mistakes here. So in the DragonOS that's out there, if you go into the user source GR-GSM Scanner folder, you're going to notice I put a couple different things here. First off, you're going to need to use sudo chmod plus x, and you'll make the GR-GSM underscore scanner executable. The other thing is use your favorite editor with sudo because it's sitting here in the user source directory. We're going to edit that GSM survey script here. And what I did, I made some mistakes because I made some modifications to it. So if you look closely, I've already made the changes here. I started trying to type in here, which I actually got that wrong too. It looks like the args that you would type in when it asks you for the device args. What I forgot to do was put the close them all out basically. So you'll see you'll need to put the closing bracket and the quotes there on all the you'll see in the enter, it'll say enter dev and it'll look like this down the board here. So you want to fix all those, close those off. Some of them might have like a something like that on it. Just take that off for now and close that out. The other thing you'll see I made a mistake is enter device args. You don't really want to put args again equals RTL because that RTL or HackRF or BladeRF is going to get inserted here, the best I can tell. If I didn't change it anywhere else, which maybe I need to look close at that, that'll already do the dash dash args for you, and then we'll place in the device. Yeah, it looks like that's the same. So as long as you make that fix there, then we should find that this works. So let's try it out. So make that fix, change the GR-GSM scanner, make it executable. I've already did what's needed on So let's see. So on the Pi, I'm going to log into the Pi here, and we'll do sudo init.d apache2 start. That'll allow you to get to this interface here, where if you're just wanting to do a quick test and get a GSM network, you would just click on GSM, you change the radio band, which I've already did. I've got it here on 900. I picked a channel on the downlink, hit submit. The only other thing you might need to do is hit the subscribers, country code, and SMS. See, and I put a country code of 1, just put a little star there, hit save. That should be all you need to get the Yate working. So, oh, and sorry, one other thing I always forget. Let's kill that. Maybe. Okay, let's kill that. We need to go into the user source, Yate folder, Yate-RC.2. We'll do use the CLI tool, and we'll load the, for me, I need the XA9 file. We'll load the FPGA, and now we'll do Yate. We'll put that in the background, so that should be running one GSM network. We'll go over to my favorite here, the LimeSDR, and we'll go into the user source Osmo network in the box scripts, and if we do a sudo.main-h, this can get really fun. Make sure you've got shielding, RF, not letting this get out. I have a huge setup here to keep this all in here because this can allow any GSM device to connect with this. The other split apart Osmo HLR thing is in DragonOS, like I said. It's an older version, but that's in a whole nother video I cover. So all we got to do here is do a sudo. I'm not going to make this interactive or anything. I'm just going to start it. It's going to spin up another GSM network with the settings that are pre-configured. And on this one, I have a B205mini, and I'm in the same folder, user source, Osmo network in the box scripts. And we'll take a look in the configs. And what I did was I opened SCCFG, come down here, we'll leave it on GSM 900 right here, but we'll change this line right here. It's normally on 100. I'll change it to 102. That way, and then with this, we need to do something slightly different. We'll do /main-h. And so, thanks to a user on Twitter, NotPike, added some coding in here to allow the edis, the UHD to work. So we'll just do -d UHD. This should find the B205mini, which it did. So now there's 3 GSM networks here. We'll come over here and we'll see, fingers crossed, let's see if I fixed it. We'll do the GSM survey. We'll do GSM 900. We'll do, I don't know, 49. So the HackRF's plugged in. The other thing with the HackRF, you want to make sure with DragonOS you've updated to the 2021-03-01 firmware. So now we should just be able to enter HackRF. And if it doesn't work, it's probably something still I need to work out. And so let's take a look. We'll go into the user source GR-GSM Scanner GUI, and let's run it by hand here. We'll do GSM 900, do 49, do HackRF, and so looks like if we run it this way, we'll see if we're going to get results. So the first part here that you saw was the graphical user interface kind of helping out, and then combined with the GR-GSM GUI, which is up right now, which if it's working, hopefully, we should get results back here. And we are, there's one, there's two, and I didn't really confirm. There we go. Okay, so there's a couple different there. So now we can see those results from the various networks that we've set up right here on the right. You can see how easy those were to set up, and there you go. So there you got some little survey tool there, all the results. Those I think also get dumped into the let's say it's the home, should be scan output, and there's all your scan there. So again, thanks to various open source applications there. Sorry I messed up on the install of that. We'll fix that for the next release, and I'll see why that's not kicking off from the menu. But if you go in, make a few changes or fixes, you'll have that whole integration there working with a graphical user interface. All right, and if you want to see anything more about Osmo Network in the box or Yate or whatever, just go to the YouTube channel. There's a whole section. I've tried to tag everything with either cellular or specifically Yate or whatever. It's all there. All right, thank you.